Hey everybody, Koricon Nala here, and we're going to be looking at a new teaser that just dropped today called Baadshaho. Let me know if I pronounced that right. The posters make it look like a post-apocalyptic, kind of like a Mad Max in that top poster. But it says on there, 1975 emergency. Now, are they referencing something that happened in 1975 in real life, or is this going to be a part of the story and we're just not sure what it is supposed to mean? Maybe something that happened in 1975. But it also says 96 hours, 600 kilometers, 1 armored truck, millions in gold, and 6 badasses. I like that last part. 6 badasses. Yeah. So, looks like it's going to be a fun action movie is what they're portraying. Other than that, I don't know much else. I do know that Ajay Devgn is in it, and he was in Shavai. We watched that last year. I reviewed it. I thought it was pretty good. I had some problems with it, but overall, visually, it was stunning. So, I would be interested to see what he's going to do in this. But let's take a look at this teaser. Now, it's a 1 and 57-second long teaser, which is pretty long for a teaser. That's usually like a trailer length. But I guess it depends on the content that they're going to give us. I don't have any subtitles here. You can see I don't have a closed caption. Maybe they have subtitles on it. I don't know. But let's just check it out and we'll see what they got for us and we'll talk about it after. T-Series. A period of emergency. Okay. During the gas.
The president has proclaimed emergency.
वक्त था emergency का, माहौल था दहशत का, मौका था किस्मत बदलने का.
Ooh, treasure.
वो आर्मी थी और हम भी तो हरामी थे.
There he is. 6 badasses.
शर्म और मैं तो एक सेंटेंस बन जाते हैं. आंखों में तभी चमक आती है जब उनमें खतरा होता है.
Yeah, this is gonna be just fun action.
पूरा शहर उथल-पुथल कर दिया आपने.
अभी तो मैं सिर्फ आया हूँ.
Yeah, no subtitles.
चार दिन की जिंदगी है और आज चौथा दिन है. ये सोचकर इतने साल निकाल दिए.
It doesn't look like they're going to give us much. So it is a teaser. So yeah, it is a teaser. It's a long teaser, but it is structured like a teaser. It's supposed to give us little tidbits of things, let us see the cinematography, some of the action, how it's going to be filmed, our core characters, and just kind of a world setup, but not too much of like the story or the flow of how things are going to happen, just to give us a taste. So it was a teaser. There were a couple of things like in this, in the beginning, 1975, a period of emergency. Now, there was a gas crisis back then. I don't know if that's what they're referring to or if they're referring to something else, because like they were. So what was going on in 75? I feel like I'm missing something here. There must have been something happening in 1975 that jump-started what this movie is basing their future world on. Yeah, the action sequences. Alright, so this one right here, they have, you see the car coming up to the truck coming up to the next car. This is the truck that everybody's trying to get because it's got the gold in it. It hits the car, there's an explosion, but the next shot, right there, if I can show it. Okay, so the way that they have that angled, they did that with multiple cameras so they could get it in one shot. And it looks great in this shot coming up, where it looks like it hit the truck and then it blows up. From this angle it looks good, but from the next angle it's too far away from the truck and then the truck explodes straight up. Like that. It feels like it didn't even touch the car. So the first camera angle looked great. The second camera angle, not so much. But you know, it's an action movie. You're gonna have things like that. You can't do stunts like this multiple times just to get them exact. So it could just be that one scene that I noticed, and it's probably just me because I notice stupid little things like that. But yeah, you've got, I like the ambiance of the orange. You have a lot of oranges in there for the sand, and it gives it a nice like warm tone to everything. So even like regular shots like this, it still has a slight orange tone to it. This is red obviously, but that was in the light of red. This is a nice clean shot. Not so much orange, but they're trying to go for daylight, obviously. I like this guy already. Just the way that he is looking at the camels and the fact that he's bleeding. He seems like he's going to be an interesting character. I don't know what his character is going to be, but just in that scene, it makes me feel like he's going to be one of those interesting characters that you're just going to like. But I don't know why. I'm just getting that feeling from him. He has this aura about him, I guess. Like he's nonchalant, almost as if he knows he's going to die and doesn't care. So he's going to be one of those unusual characters that's not going to meld with everybody else. But I think he's probably going to be one of the more interesting ones. Just in the way that he looks. This guy I don't know about. I think he's a little too suave, but it could just be in this teaser. And yeah, I mean the action's gonna be over the top and cool. I think it's gonna be a fun action movie. I think it looks fun, something I would watch. But what do you guys think? Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this trailer. What did you like? What did you not like? What are you excited about? What is the 1975 emergency thing? I think there's something there that I'm missing, so I need your help with that. And since there weren't any subtitles, let me know what dialogue was going on so I can tell if there was something that I was missing that I didn't catch on. So help me out with that, guys. Now it's time for today's question. Comes from Ajay Roshan. You can submit questions on Twitter using the hashtag AskKoricon, or on my Discord server you can put them in the room called Questions for Videos. And today's question is from Twitter, from Ajay Roshan. He likes to put them in these pictures, which I think is cool. Have you tasted Indian food? Just like cinema, Indian food also has various traditional flavors and styles across the country. Yes, I've had Indian food, but it's probably not traditional Indian food and not from specific regions. You know, in the United States we have, unless the restaurant is owned by somebody in that region, which there are restaurants like that, then if you just go to an Indian food restaurant, it's kind of like an Americanized version of what Indian food is. You would have to go to a restaurant that's owned by a specific, a family that comes from that region of wherever. So we have restaurants that are like specifically Thai food, or specifically Korean, or specifically Pakistani, or specifically, well, they have some that just say Indian, but I don't know of any like regionals. I've never seen a restaurant that was solely Hindi or solely from, a specific area of India. It's always been just an Indian food restaurant. But one of my favorite foods of all time is rice. I love rice. And so all of the Asian foods I end up liking just because it has rice in it. So as long as there's rice, I'm pretty much good. I like rice and I like meat. So I think most food around the world has rice and meat in it. I'm pretty happy. But I do have to say I'm not a huge fan of curry. I don't mind it in a small amount, but I don't like large amounts of curry. I think it's too strong for me. My palate just doesn't like it that much. So I tend to go for more of the more mild spices. But I love saffron. But that stuff's expensive. Very expensive. But you don't need very much of it. But what do you guys think? What kind of Indian foods do you like? Maybe if I can get a hold of... I was thinking about this today, actually, of seeing if there were any like ethnic stores around here where I could get some like prepackaged Indian foods, like snacks and whatnot, and maybe I could do a video where I taste them. I don't know. I'd have to see if I can even find something like that. Or you guys can mail it to me. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on this teaser and the Indian food question and thoughts in general. If you're on VidMe, upvote, follow, and share. If you're on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you on the next video.